Hi, I'm Stephanie, the creative girl behind the designs. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. And if you haven't already done so, I would truly appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification alerts so that you know when I post my next video. So today is a bright sunny day and I am looking to freshen up my planner cover and set up just a little bit. So for the summer months, typically I will kind of lighten my load and pare some things down. So I have, of course, my current setup and everything in it. And then I have over here a few things. So I will be taking out sections of this or parts of this for this newer setup. I usually try and do it every quarter. I like to freshen up my look and just keep it fun. But, you know, it's summer, it's bright and sunny, and I just kind of wanted to jump on the gun a little bit earlier. So I'm going to be switching over to this cover in these setups. So I have this fun little charm, which is a seashell and a starfish. And I have put together a front dashboard to go behind my vellum, which is, so it looks like waves. And then I pasted to the back of it another piece of scrapbook paper, which just has some fun little mermaids on it, and I guess mermaid cats. So this was just kind of fun. And then I have this blue, or I think it was called teal, Happy Planner cover. I was lucky enough to find it on a BST group, and I was happy. So I knew for months now I was going to do this for June, or more to the point, summer months. And then I added these rainbow discs, which are also Happy Planner. I put them on already just because sometimes these older covers, this plastic is really hard to deal with, and I didn't want to have that taking up any of the good video time. So I've got this cover, I've got my dashboard, and what I'm going to be doing, oh, one more thing. I have two clips. As you know, I have a little clip up here. I like to keep a clip on the cover, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to do yet, but I do have these. I'm going to set them off to the side. And so what I'm going to do is just start putting everything over and filtering out some things that just I don't need to carry or wouldn't need to access for summer. So let me just put some of these smaller things aside and then we'll get started. I am super excited because I don't typically like blue. I mean, I could deal with teal a little bit, but having these rainbow discs just kind of sealed the deal as very sunny and bright and fun. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to open this up and I'm going to shift down my existing planner, just because there's only so much room on my desk. And you may hear my cat meowing at the door. She's mad because I'm not out there playing with her. So I am going to take out, so if you remember the cover, and then I had put some paper behind it. Just so you know, I did sort of the same thing on this paper. So I gave it a little bit of a tape border. And on the old papers, I use packing tape. And it's just to give these edges a little more sturdiness, as you know, they're being flipped around. Paper's nice, but it does have, you know, there's a flimsiness to it. So I just do it to kind of give it a little bit more strength. So this is my main cover. In my business planner, I don't typically do the name cover up front. I just kind of keep that with the planner itself, or the month, I should say. And then this is going to go directly behind it. So that will now show, let me just pull this over. So it just kind of gives it a nice look in the back. And I am thinking of doing something with this paper. I'm not sure just yet. So I'm not going to do that today, but it kind of gave me a thought to do something with it. So then I had this tab, and that I am not going to add in to this summer setup. Just because I don't foresee using it. So I'm going to have to take this in parts. So I'm going to carry over my trackers. And let's see. Oops. And then these are going to go here. And then we're going to do finances. And let's see. So the finances, I may or may not change something up with that. I'm considering a few options, but for now I'll just keep in there what I had. So let's see, calendar, that's important. And so for the calendar, I am going to need another paper because I do have a vellum with my word of the year. So I need to find another piece of scrapbook paper for that, which again, I may get to today, I may not. But for now, what's going to be behind it is my hello page. For now. Okay, I'm going to go right up to my month. And put these right in. I also was finding that because I had instituted another technique for tracking my content and videos, I didn't really use that, you know, the perpetual calendar in the front. So I may or may not continue with that. And, you know, if I don't, maybe I'll take it out. But for now, it can stay where it is. So we've got my June tab. And again, I only carry 1 month at a time just because it just is easier that way, especially in the summer. So if I want to grab and go, this is light enough. I can just do that, throw it in my tote bag, and I'm good to go. So I've got my projects, which is a very large section for me. So let's see, I am going to pull over. Hopefully everything stays intact so that I don't lose anything. The project section is probably the largest section only because I keep my ideas, my store, my blog. So basically all of my channels, I keep ideas on. So that is something that I like to keep and always have, only because I do access that probably as much as, well, I access my content tracker or planner. So I definitely need to keep that and maintain that. Let's see, we have this. And again, this is all my project area. So I have a lot of this. And projects could be anything. They could be, you know, big projects. They could be projects for the house, which, you know, maybe I'm not necessarily going to blog about. So this is just one. Oop, this one's a big part, which is my home projects. We have a lot we're doing and we have a lot going on. So, you know, I'm always adding to it. I think my calendar section is probably smaller than my project section. Almost done. And so this will be just a quick video only because I didn't want to have too much to cover in this, because again, it's just a freshen up, but it's really more about a lightening up of the load. I just prefer to have things not so tedious come summertime. Keep it simple. Use the stickers, carry those, but keep it simple. So, you know, if I go to a friend's house, we do, you know, have a kind of like a little business meeting of sorts. This is something I can just easily grab and go. And let's see, I have my extra, so this is for the shop, which is sort of, it kind of sort of mingles into the projects. And so I may or may not add that as a side tab. I haven't decided entirely just yet. Next is my extra pages, which I'm going to go through and do something with that when we're finished. The next I have is sheets. I had sheets in the old one, but you know, basically they were just extra pages. And so for example, this extra page is a today. So if I have a busy day, but as you know, I had set up a mini planner. So for the most part, I don't intend to use this. So I'm going to kind of not put this in for the summer, only because I can lighten the load. And this planner is mostly in my office. So I have easy access to the paper anyway. So I'm going to kind of leave that out to lighten my load. And then I have an information, which is just kind of like notes and research and things of that nature. Let me get those pulled out. Okay, perfect. And then I do have, which is, I'm not sure. So I do have this little plastic project sheet, which I'm gonna put in here for now. I do have a project idea for that. It probably should go under projects. And then the last thing I had was this folder. But I had, again, I use some things in it, but I find that when because the folder's thick right here on this edge. If you have a Happy Planner folder, you know what I'm talking about. So basically this extra paper here, which is a heavy cardstock, it ends up thickening up the planner kind of in the middle. So what ends up happening is I was starting to have my cover, which hopefully it won't remain that way. Let's see. Well, it's pretty good now, but basically from here to here it was bowing up and it kind of had a bubble on it, and I don't want to have that. So I'm going to forego the folder, but I'm looking now to see what. So I had some note paper, some stickers. These were part of the creative journal, which I had since taken out. And then I had some dots, which I do want to hold on to. So I have dots, scrapbook paper, some camera stickers, and then these other things were just kind of notes that I wanted to have available, which I'm just going to tuck them back in there. So now what I'll end up doing is this will become unassembled, and you know, its parts will be put back. Like this will go back into the creative journal, which is the butterflies and blooms. I found I wasn't using it, and again, to lighten the load, it's going to get filtered away. Okay, so with that out of the way, I do have these things, and I do not have a folder. So I'm wondering if I should do this. I don't know that it's going to work, but let's give it a try. Let's take that out. That'll work for now. I can deal with that. Should I put something in? Oh, let me put this behind here. Should I put something in this project paper in the future? I can always take out what's in here, and then if this bows out a little bit, so I can spread this out so it's not too bad. And then, but for some reason, if it should, I can always use a piece of, so let's say I put a photo in here, I can use a piece of clear packing tape to kind of seal that down so the picture doesn't come out. So, but this works just as nice for a pocket too. There are Happy Planner half sheet, sorry, they're basically sticker sheet size that I do have that I could put in here, and I do find with those that I have to repunch them to, for some reason they just turn hard over the discs. So I may or may not put that back in, we'll see. So right now, as you can tell, and again, with the old covers, they were thick. And as you can tell, it is bowing a bit if I do this. So it's kind of bowing right here. And I do have some papers that I have just tucked in there. I have to finish writing the notes for them. So that might be what's causing it. And I can fix that. That's easy enough. So then all I have to do is decide which clip I want. Because I do hold my card in the cover. Let me just pull this back out. So on the inside cover, I do have my card. So I don't know which one kind of goes better. This seems to be more rainbowy, so I think I may use that. So you see, like this will work, but, oh, you know what? Since I'm going to clip it too on the inside, there's not much color here, which I kind of like because it almost gives it like a seamless look. So we would have that one or that one. Either one is fine. I think I'm going to go, for now, I think I'm going to go with the sparkly one. I may change that because I can if I need to. And let's see, this one's a little, the sticky's coming apart. So hopefully it fits on this thicker cover because the Live Love Posh covers are thinner, which is nicer. They will fold and bend more easily. These bigger ones don't always do that. So hopefully this will work. It should work. So let's see. Let's do this side here. Actually, it fits perfectly. I'm going to move this over just a smidge. Okay. So with the changeover, there are still some things I know, because basically what I'm trying to get to is I just want it to lay flat. And it's not. It's kind of popping back up there. So I will have to go through, filter through some of those papers. So I'll like fold a piece of paper, you know, throw it into the section it belongs in. But clearly that doesn't work so well because it's making my planner bow out. I think I'm going to change that to that. And I may change it. I don't know. Okay, so let's get the charm on. So I have, let's see, I want to make sure I get it on the right way. So we're going to put it, so all you do is you take the chain, drop it through the disc, and then clip it. And then I have my cute little, just trying to get it the right way, which it's not cooperating. There we go. Okay, so there is my, what will be my hopefully almost 3-month setup. So this normally would not have been changed till the end of June, but I just decided to jumpstart it. And then, because usually come for sure September, I like to get into the fall. So, and I have a plan for that as well. But for right now, everything is kind of bright, sunny, fun, beachy. I just kind of want to get that vibe going in my planner. And this cover's nice enough, I can just, if I go to the beach, I can just throw it in my purse or my tote bag. I do typically, if I'm carrying my planners, I do typically carry a tote bag just because, you know, happy planners are larger. So I have inside, I have no folder. So that's something I always have to keep aware for June is I don't have a folder. But I do have this fun paper in the background. I just felt like if I put something, it would kind of take away from this. So I think, let's see, I eliminated, let's take a peek. I took out so I took out 2 tabs, and I'm just going to pull this back over, it's easier. So I took out, technically 3 tabs, and then I had papers in each of them, as well as a folder that was stock full. So, you know, that's a fair amount when you talk about carrying a planner around. The only thing I do need to do is, for my calendar, I do need to get some paper in the background here. Now, since I used the two that I was already thinking about, I have sort of limited options. I didn't have a whole lot of beach paper, but my daughter lent me this one. I don't know. I mean, it's cute, but it's very orange. So it's just orange lobsters or no, crabs. And it's one color, so I don't know. I may kind of just take a look around, see what I can find, and then get that paper behind there. But I think that's it for now. I mean, I do have, and that's why I say when I set up my business planner, I do have a fresh new setup coming. Hopefully it will be by the weekend. I don't know if I'm going to get, that's going to be my goal, is to get it done so I can show you what it is I'm doing with it. And that would work in conjunction with this. So, I mean, how will it work? I don't know how it will work because I haven't set one up like it before. But I thought it'd be a fun thing to try this year. Try something new. So here is my summer 2023 setup. I moved components over from my business planner into here. I'm not going to put paper behind each tab. Again, lighten the load. I just have some fun things here. I don't think I'll put anything else on the cover. I mean, I could do vinyl if I wanted, but it has these fun gold polka dots, so I don't think I'll do anything with the cover. And then I have my rainbow discs, and I think I am all ready for summer now. And I'm comfortable that this is a sturdy cover. It's not going to give me any hassle when I decide to go out, you know, grab and go, and if I need this whole planner. So I think I'm good. I'm liking how it's set up. I may change the clip. I'm not too certain, but I hope you liked what I did. I hope that you take your planner and give it a little, you know, freshen it up for summer. And I hope this has inspired you to do that. And give me a shout out if you would like to see something like this vellum in the BTD shop. So I've been pondering putting it in the shop. I like the idea of it, but I wonder what you think. Drop me a comment below and let me know what you think about getting it into the shop. So that is my summer setup, and probably more talking than actual working, but it is now time to get back to work. I got some things in my June calendar I need to do. So I hope this has inspired you to freshen up your planner and to do something creative today and every day. And I hope you create your beautiful life one plan at a time. Thank you for watching.